What is going on, Lego investors? So today we're going to talk about a set that is really a very bad set, but it does have a minifigure that everyone is really wanting. So I figure it's been a few months since I made this video, and I want to do checkups every so often on these types of sets because we need to determine whether we should be buying these when they go on sale or if these should be absolute passes. I personally do not understand the demand for this minifigure, but it's doing very, very well, and it's really the only thing that's carrying this set. So I'm going to give my thoughts and opinions on it. I definitely want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Please comment down below. It'll definitely help the channel, help the community. Shout out to everyone that's been commenting, liking the videos, watching. It's truly appreciated. You are awesome. So let's dive into it. Today we're talking about the Creative Play Droid Builder Set. This is item number 75392. And hands down, this set is absolutely terrible. You get four droids and then a mini or a young Leia minifigure plus a bunch of accessories. So for $100, I think these sets are just very, very ugly. I think they made a huge mistake. I think they should have made these sets into brickheads and sold them individually. That would have been extremely awesome. That would have been a great move by Lego. They would have had a bunch of brickheads, and really they would have created their own kind of little sub theme, and I'm sure people would have built all of the droids, or I should say they would have bought all the droids to collect them all, kind of like they do with the helmet lines. So I think Lego made a big mistake by going this route. And something about this minifigure that is really just holding its weight, and it's doing very, very well. Before, I think it was like a $60 minifigure. We're going to take a look at the price in a few minutes, but for $100 it's been rough. We haven't gotten a whole lot of sales. I think it did go on sale for $80, and I think some of you have said that you bought it. I passed it up because I really need this set to go on a massive discount to consider it. And there's a few questions. Is this set going to retire at the end of 2025, or are we going to see this set retire, midway, couple months from now, or is it going to go to the end? If it did retire early, a lot of people are expecting this to retire at the end of 2025, but if it did retire early, it really could help this set out, and that minifigure could go up quite a bit. So this is the thing that I cannot understand. Maybe I'm thinking wrong on this, and maybe I have it from the wrong show, but this is young Leia from the show Kenobi, and Kenobi, I think, was an absolute wreck. I think that was a terrible show. The parts with Darth Vader was absolutely awesome, but the general consensus from everyone that I've spoken to, they kind of found young Leia kind of annoying. They made her some super awesome kid who can escape very, very slow criminals, and I think just the chase scenes were kind of pathetic, to say the least. So is it just the fact that we haven't really had any young Leias, or is there something else going on with it that I'm missing? But I can't quite understand why this one has done very, very well. So let's check out Brick Economy. So this set came out August 2024, still available for retail. It's 1,186 pieces with a price per piece of 8 cents, which honestly, it's pretty solid. It's not that bad. And then we got the one minifigure, which is the young Leia, which is an exclusive, and it's got a value right now in Brick Economy at $45.63. So I'd love to know if you bought this set on sale just to score this minifigure, or if you're holding off for maybe Black Friday, or maybe you bought this minifigure from eBay. I definitely want to hear that. That would be interesting to see. But for me to feel comfortable with this set, I really, it has to be like $50, and I just don't think we're going to hit that price. I would have to part out this set, and I'm not really in the parting out business. I might do it with brickheads if I do ever sell online, which it's coming soon after my recent COVID scare. I definitely understand I need to expand my business and earn way, way more money just in case. So I would need to part this out to feel comfortable, and I just don't really see these droids pulling in big money. I think the people that buy this set are really only buying it for the Leia minifigure. So let's take a look to see how the demand with Leia is doing right now. So Leia's got a few sets. We got the Princess Leia brickheads, which retail for $9.99, got a value of $42.29, which is a solid set. Then we got the Princess Leia promotional gift, or the magazine gift, got a value of $7.41. The Princess Leia Bush helmet, holy cow, $94.99. This, I love that helmet, so that's awesome. Then we got the Micro Princess Leia, which is a promotional $9.07. Another promotional $12. And then we got Darth Vader, Princess Leia, and Yoda, promotional $36. So not a whole lot of Leia sets, but we do have a lot of Leia minifigures. So let's take a look at what we got here. We got $86.95, $42.50, $36.85, $33.06, $150, $12.96, $194, $12.95, $482. That's wild. $17, $11, $16, $35, $57. And this Princess Leia looks like Predator, so we're rocking $92, 1 cent, $38, $35, $14, $19. So really the demand for Leia is really solid. Let's see if we can get some lower price. Yeah, right here. $345, $869, $721, $45.63, which is ours, $62.74, and $509. I will say I am shocked with the demand for really Princess Leia in general. She's doing really solid. I would have expected the holiday sweater Leia to be a lot more than $5.09. But that set was mass produced, so it's kind of understandable. But seeing how the other minifigures have done, I kind of would have expected this to be above $10. So like I said before, is this just because this is a young Princess Leia and we're kind of ignoring the horrible Kenobi show? But I find it very, very interesting. The demand just seems too great for this Princess Leia. So let's take a look to see how this set is, how much it's retailing for on Target right now. So sadly, it is back to $99. Like I said, it was $80 for a little bit. Let's check out Amazon. Is this a Target exclusive? Because I'm not seeing anywhere else for this. Yeah, but Amazon it's selling for $110, $115, $121, $130, $137, $143, $168, $159. Alright, let's check the official eBay prices, because eBay, that's what I go off of. I know a lot of you sell on Amazon. I do not. Maybe one day I might. But eBay, I think, is the best judge to go off of at the primary level. So, honestly, I'm shocked. $99 for this. $84.99 just for the whole set. $88.99. $89. $40 here. Oh, no young Princess Leia. Then that's not brand new. I think that's a messed up listing. $54.99, $76.99, $80, $65. Maybe there is some demand. All right, now we're getting into lower prices. $65, $54, $80. Opened is $10. Oh, looks like you can pick which one you want. $85. I am just absolutely blown away that it's selling near retail. Maybe I'm wrong with this set. Maybe this set has a huge potential to do pretty decent in retirement. Holy cow. The C1-10P creative droid selling for $30. Okay. All right. Now I am going to have to do gonna have to get rid of my opinions, because maybe I think there is some potential with this set. Like $84.79. That's pretty phenomenal so far. I think there might be some potential. Alright, let's take a look to see how Leia's doing. So we're doing $45 plus $5.65 shipping, $45, $50 plus $4.33 shipping, $45, $45. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's buying a ton of. Yeah, this seller is bought a ton of these and looks to be parting them out. I mean, $45 for that minifigure, I'm impressed. And then probably if he could score anywhere from 20 to 30 per droid, you're coming out ahead. Yeah, that dude's got a ton of sales. See, we got Germany $69.75, $50, $68.97, $69.99. Okay, yeah, this set is doing this set's holding up. Maybe I might consider it if it goes for $70. I think there is a potential we could hit 60. I think I'm gonna raise my buy price of 50 and consider maybe 60 to 70. This might be a sleeper set. So this is why I make these videos, because I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Do you think there's potential? How do you feel about this set? Or if you're gonna buy this set, are you gonna part them out like seems like a lot of people are doing? Or do you think this is a bust and eventually, after a year of inventory flooding the market, this Leia, after sales might drop down to $30? Right now, with how well it's doing, I think there's a chance maybe it could drop down to 35 to 40, which honestly would still be pretty solid. And if the droids can pull, let's say, 20 apiece, that's a win-win if you could pick it up around 60. So I think this might be a buy for me. We're going to make a few more videos like this in the future, kind of see how it's been doing. But yeah, comment your thoughts and opinions down below. I want to hear them. I hope you have a great day and a great night. But as always, please do your own research. Have some fun, make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.